So I'm bringing everything out to the car. The cats were all chill. Now they're hiding because they know we're about to get moving. Sorry guys, we're still 16 hours out. Okay kitties, is everybody ready for a drive? Here's where I broke down. Pretty area. When you're not broken down. These two are going crazy. Hey man, it's only for 2 days. So I love getting into these beautiful rolling hills. This is actually kind of where I started learning to drive. Back when I was like 15. We went on a vacation to Colorado with my mom and her husband at that time, Steve. And they let me drive on the highway. And I was inexperienced and I sort of freaked everybody out because there was a cop that had somebody pulled over. Alright, I had to wait for that song to end. I'm not trying to reach over there and shut it off. Make it way better time. But yeah, so there was a cop that had somebody pulled over. And so they're like, hey, you need to get over to the other lane, because I was in the lane next to where they were pulled over. So I just fucking jerked the wheel over. And he's like, oh my god! They started yelling at me, you don't ever swerve like, you know, because it looked awful. The cops staring at us like, what the fuck was that? You know, sort of funny. And then I break down along the same road. I don't know how many years later. What is that? 19 years later? Am I getting that old? I don't know if the camera can make it out, but I'm starting to see the mountains. So I contacted vets to try to get some sort of sedation for the cats since they wouldn't be able to have a free run of the RV. And they said they would not sedate cats. And I gotta say, I disagree, man. Keezy maybe not so much, but Lori, she's just working herself into a fit, getting louder and freaking out and trying to claw her way out. It's gonna be annoying to have to listen to this for like 8 or 9 hours today for me, but for her, it's just sitting in a box of terror screaming. I can't see how that is better than not being sedated. I don't know if I can express how much I love mountains. Well, traffic. I really don't miss traffic at all.
Bacon, cheese, and hash browns. Only at Taco Bell, Quik, and Moss, which is a location station is brought to you by Moss. Your commute is full of choices, and here are two.
Just past Cheyenne, Wyoming. Only at about a half a tank, so it's doing pretty good so far. I would have already had to fill up at least once with Stormageddon. There's no way Stormageddon wouldn't have made it up this. I took this route because it's non-mountainous, but the incline is still insane. And just going through like the Ozarks and small inclines, she would drop down to 40. There's no way she would have made it all to pick up this. I've been listening to local radio, and it's weird. Denver radio stations, like I'm listening to this rock station, 106 something, and it's weird listening to all the smoke shop ads. So I'm at the Finn Deli in town of Buford, which is population of 1. I read about that online a couple years ago, so I'm glad I got to stop through. I'll have to get a picture for my Facebook update for friends and family. Population 1 sign. So yeah, there was no way Stormageddon would have made it up those crazy hills. read it with the sun. Population 1. Pine trees. I love pine trees. Oops, I spoke. Now they're up. They're gonna scream at me. They'd finally settled down. This thing's freaking me out. It's got this tow haul feature where on downhill grades it kicks it into a lower gear to slow the vehicle down without you even hitting the brakes. I mean, I'm tapping the brakes just because I don't know, it creeps me out. Oh, that's so pretty. I love the mountains. Let's see if it does it here. I mean, you can hear it. It's revved up real high. It's almost 4,000 RPMs. I'm like, I don't really dig that. And I guess it's a safety feature, but I'd be worried about the engine temp running this high for like the next 3 or 4 miles or whatever this downhill incline is. I guess that's what it's supposed to do. I just scared the shit out of me. I was driving and then all of a sudden it was like, whoa, that, I barely touched the gas. Okay, that's a little weird. I don't like that. Snow-capped mountains. Oh, it did it again. God, that's weird.
Town council, Boss Muller, even Trace Logger, who was mad. We roll him in the coal just like I rolled him in the mud that and again, while the others looked at him puzzled, Stan did not have much sense of humor, and the bit he did have was sort of peculiar.
Now I am at the, what is it, the Springs Motel? Yeah. What do you think, guys? Pretty hip, right? Another $55 hotel. Straight out of the 60s or 70s. Carpet everywhere. So you guys were in there for like 9 hours. Do you gotta go to the bathroom yet? That's the only reason I even really pulled over instead of pushing on to Salt Lake City. Well, that and it would be cheaper here than Salt Lake City. Well, there you go. So I'm in Rock Springs. I feel like I walked into the set of Eight-Legged Freaks. Like in Bartlesville, they have all those buffalo statues. Here they've got these steer cutout thingies. If I had more time, I'd go around finding them all, but I'm pretty exhausted from driving, so I just thought I'd check out town a little bit while I was here, letting the cats relax in the room. But I'm pretty much getting ready to go back and go to bed myself. It's only like 5:28 Coffeeville time. I don't think I could see that, but it's like 3:28 here. I'm already tired. I took a side skirt on the way back to the hotel just because I saw this area that reminded me of Alan Wake, American Nightmare. So I'm gonna cruise down it real quick. Alright, here we go. Coast. I'm not sure if the camera will pick it up, but out there's like little satellite stuff on the top of the ridge, just like in the game. The rocks and everything in the same color, the same types of plants. I mean, obviously it was modeled after a desert environment for that sort of Pulp Fiction, The Hills Have Eyes sort of touch. And I guess I'll get used to that. I'm getting flashes of like different movies and video games I've played being out here. But I'm gonna move to a place similar to this, so I better get used to it, I guess. There's an insane number of bars in this town. Anybody watching the videos may have noticed I had to wear the same clothes 2 days in a row. It's because, like an idiot, I packed all the clothes up not thinking that I was going to need clothes for the next few days. Thankfully, there's a Walmart here in Rock Springs, And I don't care what anybody says about Walmart. 15 bucks and I'm able to get new underwear and a new shirt. I already have jeans that I can wear for tomorrow. It's just like, it was stupid on my part, but look at just stupidity on my part, but Walmart saves the day again. Keezy Monster realized there was a sink in here and now he won't leave me alone. He wants me to keeps coming over. He's like, Dad, there's a sink. Dad. So, I don't smoke, but this is a smoking room, and because so many places don't allow you to do it anymore, America.
Now, he was touching neither of them. He glanced lazily to his right and left to verify that his perception was true, and it was. Ben was a foot or so to his left. On his right, Bill was even farther away. Place is bigger, friends and neighbors, he said.